what up y'all? It's your Lauren here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another exciting video. I am so glad to see you and I'm happy that you're here. Before I get into the video, I just want to say that I still have been continuing to put Black Lives Matter links and other donation links in my bio. I've been doing it every single video, but sometimes I forget to mention it on camera, so please check those links. There's a bunch of petitions that still need to get signed. There are things that still require your donations and money. Anything helps to keep this movement going and to make sure that justice is granted to all. So moving on from that, we're doing another review video. I think these are probably some of my favorite videos to make. I love reviewing stuff, mostly just because I love buying stuff. I saw this video on my timeline and immediately I knew that I had to buy this palette. Like, I knew I just had to have it. This is the Glamlite cake palette and I'm so excited. I have it in this box right here. I haven't even opened the package yet because I'm so excited. I want to do it on camera. I've got my box cutter. We love an industrial queen. Now this, y'all, is what I'm really excited for. I just want to talk about this for a minute. Look at this. It's a cake palette and it comes in a little oven. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. This is what sold me. This is what sold me. This gives me like cute little easy bake oven vibes for when you were a kid. Now let's actually get into the palette. I've got the plastic off of it. And now, as you can see, it opens up and it reveals the cake palette. Here are the shades. Very colorful, bright palette. I'm just looking at this and I just want to get into it. So let's just get into the video. Let's get into the look because I'm so excited. I want to see if these perform as well as those swatches look. So for today's look, I'm going to stick with that whole cake theme. And I'm gonna do kind of like a cake inspired look. I think I'm gonna do like some kind of really cool like colorful rainbow eyes, and then on my cheeks like make little like sprinkles with these colored liners that I have. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my brows off camera because y'all seen me do my brows like 10 times, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I look a little crazy right now, but I brought you in a little bit closer so you can see my eyes. I'm gonna start by taking the color Pineapple, which is this bright matte yellow, and doing that on the inner part of my crease. By the way, I used the Anastasia eye primer and I didn't set it because usually when I do bright looks like this, I don't set the base, and that's just because I want as much color payoff as possible. But when you do that, you should also make sure that you're really pressing the eyeshadow into the base so that it kind of sets it so that you don't get creasing. And so far, that's pretty pigmented. And now I'm going to be taking the color Key Lime, which is right here, this bright green, and I'm going to be taking that in the rest of my crease. So far, not a lot of kick up in the palette when you pick up the shade, so that's pretty good. Okay, y'all see that green? That's really pigmented. Like, first swipe, the colors are really blending really nicely. You see how like that's really nicely fading into the yellow? I'm gonna be taking this color called Birthday Cake, which is this really, really pretty blue color that I'm like so excited to put on my face. I'm gonna take that and really tap that on the outer corner. Okay, this color is really, really pretty. Do y'all see? It's like the perfect teal color. So have y'all been during this quarantine? I am spiraling. I'm kidding, but quarantine's a little rough right now. I mean, things are opening back up, but I feel like it's still really not safe to go out, at least in my opinion. It's because I feel like, you know, there's still a pandemic going on, and also a lot of people aren't wearing their mask, even though it's literally required in my state, like, to wear a mask when you go outside. A lot of people still aren't really doing it because I guess it infringes on their rights. I don't know what that is, but you know, I guess to each its own. Well, not really, because it's a pandemic and people are dying, but what can you really do? You know, you can't force someone to wear a mask. I guess the law can't even force people to wear a mask. So I'm just gonna say that I love these colors so far. Like, look at how pretty that's blending together, and that blue is stunning, and the way it's going in with the green, like, it's perfect. Guys, I'm in love with the palette so far. This is probably like one of the best vibrant palettes that I've used in a really long time. All right, so the next shade I'm gonna go in with is Raspberry, which is right here. And I'm gonna just take that on a packing kind of shading brush. And I'm gonna go right in on this inner corner of the lid. I'm also kind of bringing that up just so that when it blends together, it's gonna make kind of an orangey color. Smart, you know, big brain energy. So I think we're encountering our first problem, y'all. I packed in that pink, but when I started to kind of blend it out, completely disappeared. Let's try with the pink again. Yeah, it applies really, really nicely. Let's see, let's try and blend it out again. Okay, so I fixed the issue with the pink. I think it's looking good now. Just a little hiccup, but again, still really vibrant, really beautiful, and they're still blending really well. I'm also loving that there's not a lot of fallout with these shadows, and I think that's really, really nice. As you can see, my lower lash line has a little bit of fallout from the pink, but other than that, really not bad at all, because most of the time with vibrant mattes, you get a whole lot of fallout, and this is not that at all. So I'm really happy about that. Now I'm going to be taking the color Purple Frost right here, and I'm going to be taking that and putting that in that little empty space right there. Y'all, look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that purple is, y'all. Literally one swipe and that's so much pigment. Y'all, that's the eyes that we're kind of working with so far. Y'all, this palette is the real deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and I'm gonna put on a little bit of liner, a little bit of lashes, and do foundation, and then we're gonna move on to like the actual cake fun stuff. And so yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I put on some touches. I got my foundation, my bronzer on. I've got some white eyeliner. I haven't tried any of the shimmers yet, so I'm gonna go in with this shimmery color called Banana, and I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. Ooh, that's a really nice shimmer shade. And now for the fun part. I'm gonna be taking my favorite blush, the one that I use in just about every video. I'm taking the Just Peachy Colored Rain Glow Lighter, which is a highlighter, but I always use it as a blush. I'm gonna put this literally like all over this part of my face. I'm gonna put it on the nose, like right here, just everywhere, which I usually don't do. I usually keep it right in this area. But we're gonna be doing a fun thing with the cheeks to kind of go with this like whole cake theme. So I'm gonna be taking the NYX Vivid Brights in yellow and pink. I'm gonna be taking this random blue pencil and this white, and I'm just gonna make little sprinkle shapes all over my face. So now for the very ambitious part of this makeup look. I have my glasses on because I need to be able to see for this. I'm going to be taking some real live sprinkles and doing my lips with them. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I might end up cutting this whole thing out of the video, but I'm going to be taking a paintbrush that I don't really care about. And I'm going to dip it into honey and line my lips with it, and then dunk my lips into these sprinkles. And I just hope this works. I decided to use honey rather than lash glue. I saw people using lash glue. I thought honey would be probably better, and plus I can eat it. Okay, so the honey is applied. It's a poppin' lip gloss. Life hack, want a poppin' lip gloss? Put on some honey. I got the sprinkles right in here. I don't want to like spill them, so here they are, and I'm just gonna, oh, okay, that's a lot. So the sprinkle lips, they're a little patchy in some parts, but I kind of want it to look like a cake. Like, you know, the sprinkles aren't perfect on a cake. Okay, y'all, this is the finished look. Here are the eyes, the sprinkled cheeks, and the sprinkled lips. I think it came out really, really adorable. I'm like really proud of it. I've not done something this creative in a really long time, so it feels really good. So let's just get into my final thoughts on the palette. This palette is amazing. Like, this is worth the money. Like, these are probably the best vibrant eyeshadows that I've literally ever used. Like, Look at that pigment and look at how nicely it all blends together. These were so easy to blend. They were creamy, they were pigmented, they packed a punch. The only color I kind of had a problem with was this raspberry, this pink color that I used in the inner corner. Obviously it still looks really vibrant, but it does kind of lose it when you blend it away, so that's just kind of one thing I noticed. But it wasn't bad, and it was really easy to build back up again, which I think is good. But besides that, just look at this packaging. I mean, it comes in a little oven. You open it up, you get a little cake inside. Like, that is just the cutest thing. If you're a makeup collector by any means, you have to check out this brand, because they have other stuff like tacos, they have like horchata, like lip colors. Like, it's so cute. This palette runs for $40. That's kind of their price range for the palettes. This is worth every single penny. Like, the colors are just so vibrant, they blend so beautifully. Those are my final thoughts. I really loved the palette. I think you should go out and get this if you like vibrant colors, or if you're someone who's just getting into them. I'm definitely going to be looking into their other stuff. If you want me to review their other stuff, like their taco line, their pizza palette, like all that stuff, definitely comment down below. I definitely will, because I think this might be a new favorite eyeshadow brand, y'all. I don't know. Best palette I've tried in a really long time. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on the palette. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me try it out. I hope you enjoyed this look that I created. I think it's really adorable. Comment down below what y'all think. But that's all I have for you today. You can click all my links down below to follow me on my social medias, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you really liked it. And if you really liked it, then you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you next week. Mwah. Bye.